Physically helps you zero, nothing, but it cheers up people. Okay, cheers up people. So you need a parrot in your group. Okay. Now I will ask you for to remind any situation when you have been in a crowded group. Have you seen or can you relate some people you have met with this kind of characters?
Yeah, me.
Yes, makes sense, correct? So this is a really good technique for organizing a group in a emergency situation or a survival situation. Any question?
No.
Very good example.
Right? How you like it? Perfect. So survival priorities. I'm sorry this patch is in Spanish, but I will explain it. It is really easy. Right? Supervivencia right here, it is survival. All right? This word. Bushcraft, of course, this is a universal word, bushcraft. Right? And habilidades primitivas, this art here is primitive skills. So bushcraft, survival, and primitive skills is around this patch. This patch is the level one. If you graduated from level one class in my school, right? If you attend one of my survival courses, if you graduate from level one, you will get this patch. So I use this patch to teach the survival priorities because in this patch, all those priorities are well shown. Okay. Survival priorities, WFPR. WFPR. Okay, water. You see, water, food, protection, and rescue or help. See, this flame represents protection. Uh, this plant represents food. We used to have a piece of meat, but vegans complain about it. The world is getting crazy, right? And water, of course. And here, the international Y letter in, in orange color, that means rescue or help, right? These are the survival priorities. We will go over each one of them. Water is essential for life, correct? So you already learned how many days we can be without water. This is really important. Keep what you have and look for resources. That means that you don't drink all your water immediately. You save for later. Okay? But don't wait to feel thirsty. If you feel thirsty, you're already late. Okay? You are already dehydrated. Don't wait to feel thirsty. Okay? And a good technique when you are facing a survival situation and you don't have enough water, check yourself. How do you feel? You feel you can stand without water for a little while, then wait for a couple of hours. That will activate your system, and your mind will realize that something's not normal and will activate the retention of water, the system of retention of water you have in your body. Okay? But if you feel thirsty, don't do that. Just drink water. Right? So this is how we average lost water in condition zero. Condition zero means regular, not really hot, not really cold, right? Condition zero, 2 or 3/4 a day. And drink a minimum of 1 cup per day. All these average tips are in condition zero, right? So if one of you understand what condition zero is, just average, okay? Average. Not really hot, not really cold. You feel good? All right, condition zero. So how to return conserve water? Slow down your pace. Do not exhaust yourself. Stay cool and in the shade. If you do this, you're making it wrong, all right? Don't do that. Also, the ground is hot, so it will be making you even more hot. Move yourself or try or expose, go outside your shelter during the hours of less exposure to the sun, correct? So let's say that in the desert, I will be hiding during the day, okay, and move during the night, or rest during the day. Avoid temperature by conduction. Conduction is this, exactly this. See, the heat is being conducted from the ground to this person, to his body. That is temperature by conduction. Don't smoke or drink alcohol. You will dehydrate faster. Okay? And breathing control. If you first of all, shut your mouth, right? Breathe exclusively by your nose, because you have your mouth open like this, you'll be evaporating faster. So control your breath. Remember, rule number one, remember, don't make the situation worse, okay? Rule number two, remain calm. All right, relax, shut your mouth, breathe through your nose. All right, breathing control, and try to relax, because you will breathe less, okay? You will be less agitated. How to get water? There are places more likely to find water, okay? Of course, makes sense. Recognize the clues. You see some stuff, all right. Yes, this area looks like more green, okay? And apply methods to collect. So how to get water? The bottom of the valley is where the water goes down naturally, correct? Yes. Of course, you can find a lagoon up in the hills, but it's more normal to expect to see that in the valley, in the bottom of the valley. All right. If there are no obvious sources, look for signs, the clues. You see, this area, this is a dry river, this is a green area, so most likely in this part, you will be able to find water if you dig deep enough. So look for the green areas. Makes sense, correct? And collect rainwater. It's really easy. If it rains, use it. You can improvise like this, or you can use a tarp and improvise a water collector. See what is happening right here? So water collector, water is just right there. Use your creativity. Collect dew from plants and smooth surface, such as this airplane. You see this aircraft? This is a smooth surface. You can put your shirt and just absorb that water. Makes sense, correct? Perfect. Same with vehicles or flat rocks. But this must be done every time by the morning, all right? About safety when hydrating. Turbidity or clarity do not imply conditions, and I emphasize this. Many times, for instance, if I boil my water, but it has dust, I don't care, I will drink it anyway. I've been drinking boiled water for years. Never happened to me, ever, okay? For me, if it boils, drink it, except that is, if there is a toxin there. Toxin is not something that you get rid just with boiling the water, right? I'm talking about pathogens, bacteria. That's what I'm talking about for boiling, okay? Be clear, I repeat this. Toxins are not eliminated by boiling the water, right? Avoid natural sources that do not show signs of life. Let's say that we find a pond or something, or a creek, but there's no sign of life. I mean, if it is safer if I see worms moving or bugs, or it might be look, disgusting, but if it has life, it is better than without life. Filter does not mean purify. And I have seen this so many times in YouTube. Currently, unfortunately, thanks to Google, an HD camera, and a fast internet connection, everyone is an expert. Everyone knows everything. Okay, we are full of survival experts, but they don't know at all nothing. Okay, they are just YouTubers, but they dare to have their own YouTube channel. So be very careful, right? Filter does not mean purify. I filter water, yes, you can get rid of some stuff, but some pathogens and some bacteria will pass over your filter. Sometimes will, sometimes they won't, but you don't take any risk. Okay? Yeah, bacteria versus toxins. I'll tell you this already. By boiling your water, you kill bacteria, but not toxins. So if we want to improvise a water filter, and I have seen a lot of mistakes on this too, on the internet, this is the right order: charcoal, sand, plants or gravel, and the water you want to filter. But people start putting another layer with other stuff, with more stuff, with wood or whatever. I think they're thinking on maybe a filter for the pools, or but it's not for this. Charcoal at the end, it is a key factor because charcoal kills bacteria.
Yeah.
You remember the old pills, the charcoal pills for stomach issues? Well, you can actually eat organic charcoal.
Yep.
Okay, so that is why charcoal goes to the end. So this method, this is another methodology to kill bacteria, just with the UV radiation. So 6 hours, you will need a clear bottle, a bottle about your hand width, okay? A clear water. If the water is has too much turbidity, it won't work. It just have to be out, right? And you wait 6 hours, full sun. It must not be cloudy. If it's cloudy, you need to wait for 12 to 18, even 24 hours, right? And how to drink water properly. When and how to drink. It sounds really basic, but you need to learn this, right? So if you are in a survival situation and you can wait, as I said. If not, and you need to drink, don't drink a lot of water. Just drink always small amounts of water each time. More often, but small amount. Why? Because either if you are in an environment with a lot of water sources, or if you are in an environment that is a desert, you will go and urinate anyway. And when that happens, you will drop a lot, waste a lot of water with your urine. Okay, that is why when you are drinking, you drink small amounts, just what is not. So every few, it depends on your rhythm, the rate you are walking, but let's say every 20 minutes, a small one, just few, how do you say cc, like what's it, what?
Milliliters.
Milliliters, yes, just few, and you keep walking. That is why it's so good to use a CamelBak, because you are walking and drinking, just few. All right. Second priority, food. Okay, how many days? 15 days. All right. So always carry an emergency ration. Do not eat it, please. It is for emergency. People tend to eat that. Don't, all right? Just eat it when it's about to expire. You eat it and replace for other one. But the one you use for emergency, keep it, right? Don't use it. What is the right food? What kind of calorie do we need? And this is a key thing. I always see this, and and people think they know what they need to eat, but they don't. All right. So ration correctly means